So first, can you just start by introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about you?
My name is Jewelle Gomez. I'm a playwright and a novelist. I'm the author of The Gilded Stories, the first black lesbian vampire novel in the U.S.
I'm curious, why vampires?
They live forever and you never run out of something to write about. I like the idea of looking at an African-American woman escaping from slavery and being able to see her move through history. And the power, to see what she does with her power.
And you're currently working on a sequel, correct?
I am. The 25th anniversary edition of The Gilded Stories is coming out in April of this year, 2016. And it's, it's really a great thing to have a book that's been in print for 25 years. So I'm working now on a sequel because I have more stories to talk, to say about Gilda. I did the play based on the Gilda stories, and that was great fun. Because I learned more things about her. But the sequel, I'm hoping to make a much more, I don't want to say brooding, but we learn more about Gilda psychologically, what it means to her to have this kind of power and to live forever, and to be trying to create a family and create community.
Do you feel like you revised the horror genre in any ways?
I tried to reframe the vampire story. I tried to move away from a lot of the traditional tropes that were vampire related, the things that had been shaped by Christianity, that had been shaped by class, to create someone who was not Dracula's girlfriend, was not going to be that kind of sidekick, and was not going to be a victim, but had an investment in the culture and an investment in the future of mortals, not just her own future, but the future of mortals. So that, a feminist philosophy really guided me in writing Gilda.
You are of both African American and Native American ancestry, and what pushed you to make Gilda African American woman and not a Native American woman, indigenous woman, or or a mixed race woman, or other things? She's decidedly unambiguously black.
Yes. I really wanted to start with slavery and bring that experience into the future because, in part because that was my dominating cultural reference point as a kid growing up. I grew up in an African-American community, a very poor community, and I wanted to capture that sense of the ripples of slavery. I made her, Gilda's second mother, Native American, and I wanted her to be a Wampanoag, which is one of the nations my family is from, but I couldn't figure out how she would have gotten to California. Logically speaking, it was going to be too complex, and so I made her Lakota. And I wanted to have that balance between an African-American woman, a Lakota, and the original Gilda, is from South America, actually. So, even though everybody thinks she's white, she's really not. So, it's been interesting to see how these different kinds of women come together. And in the sequel, I'll get to do more of that. Because Bird, the Lakota woman, comes back into the story more. And so we'll get to see more of her story. And I was trying to create a micro-universe in a way. She has her two best buds who escaped from the French Revolution, Anthony and his partner, Sorel. And I like to see how people work together. Because if we can't do that, the planet does not have a lot of hope. So I like to see how it works.
Do you have any advice for future horror writers or horror fans?
I think it's exciting to look at the mythology that exists and then figure out where you diverge from it, what you do differently, and what it would mean specifically to your culture. You know, what does it mean? You know, like if you decided, oh, I saw the movie The Blob, what would I like to make out of that? I think that would be funny because, you know, there's all kinds of emotional and cultural stuff that's specific to you, and it's exciting to reshape it for yourself and make something new, you know.
Thank you so much.